We will continue with the next sum. Question number 36. Previous sum is 34. So which means 35 will be given to you as a homework. You know very well, after completing 34, you should do 35th sum by yourself and then continue with this sum. Question number 36. Again, if you see, the question is same. Identify the type of conic. Now we can even memorize this question. Now it is memorized, I think, for many students. Identify the type of conic. Find the center, foci, vertices and directrices of this equation. Now if you are continuously following the classes properly, you should easily say what is the conic here itself. Since minus sign is present, what is the conic name? Now you should have told the answer. It is a hyperbola. Even you should be able to say what is the center by seeing this. What is the center? Here plus 3 is there. So what should I write? Minus 3. Minus 4 is present. So what is the y coordinate for center? 4. So by simply seeing this, we can able to say the center. Minus 3 plus 4. Understand, children, what I am trying to say? Try to understand. By seeing the equation itself, we can say this is a hyperbola. And see the symbol. Why? Because minus symbol is present. By seeing the equation itself, we can able to say the center value. Plus 3 means minus 3, minus 4 means plus 4. Okay, even I can say what type of hyperbola this is by seeing the equation. Now can you say, before I am showing the answer, can you guess what type of hyperbola is this? Standard or non-standard form? Shall I say this is non-standard form? No, because what is non-standard form? Y should come first. But in this equation, x is coming first. X square is coming first. So this hyperbola is a standard hyperbola. So without seeing the answer, now we said 3 things. This is a hyperbola, standard type. What is the center? Now we will see the answer. What actually we have to find? Identify the type of conic. Now itself I said that conic is a hyperbola. Find center. What is center? Minus 3, 4. So we completed, by seeing the question itself, we completed 2 things, conic and center. Remaining things, foci, vertices and directrices. For these 3, immediately tell me what are all the things that we should calculate for finding these 3. The key is we need to find 2 things. What are they? One is AE, another one is A by E. One is AE, another one is A by E. If we know those 2 values, we can easily say what is foci, what is vertices and what are directrices. Okay, now we will go for the answer. Now actually this is the equation given to us, right? This is the equation given. So as usual, we will write clearly this is a hyperbola. Why? Because minus sign is present. Also we are writing what type it is in the bracket. Standard type. Children, I have already told why it is standard type. Now you tell me why it is standard type. Because x coming first. X plus 3 whole square. This x term comes first. So standard type. If y term comes first, called non-standard type. So clearly this is a hyperbola. The type is standard type. Center, I already told, center we can say directly. Plus 3 means I should write minus 3. Minus 4 means plus 4. So minus 3, 4 is nothing but center value. Which means h is minus 3. K is 4. Are you able to understand? H is minus 3. K is equal to 4. Now see this value. What I said, how to choose a square and b square in hyperbola. Whatever number comes first should be taken as a square. So a square is equal to 225. Which number comes second should be taken as b square. Don't see which is greater, which is smaller in hyperbola. It is only in ellipse. In hyperbola, first number is a square, second number is b square. So clearly a is 15, right? A square 225 means a is 15. B square 64 means b is 8. Don't think this is 6. This is b. B is equal to 8. What we will do next? We will write the formula. B square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. Why we are writing this formula? Because to find eccentricity. We know a square b square. Next we want to find what is e. That is why we are writing this formula. Substitute the values. B square means 64, a square means 225 into e square minus 1. Now tell me whether it is right. Is it right or not? First I should bring this 225 to other side. Multiply becomes division. Then what will present in the right hand side? E square minus 1. So from that minus 1 should be taken to other side, becomes plus 1. So this step comes. E square is equal to, first bring this 225 to division, then minus 1 should be taken to other side and write plus 1. I think you will understand this. Now 220 cross multiply. 225 into 1, 225, plus 64, 289 by 225. This is the value for e square, which means e means I should take square root. So e is equal to square root of 289. Answer is 17. Square root of 225. Answer is 15. So e value we got. So to find eccentricity value only, we are using this formula. What formula? B square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. If it is ellipse, what should we write? B square is equal to a square into 1 minus e square. Now since we know e value, two things we will immediately try to find out. What are they? AE and A by E. What is AE? See A value. A value is 15. Write that. E means eccentricity. Value we got is 17 by 15. 15 gets cancelled. So AE value is 17. Next our aim is to find A by E. What is A? 15. What is E? 17 by 15. Take 17 by 15 to numerator. Becomes 15 by 17. So 15 into 15, 225 by 17. So all the problem looks in a similar fashion. First we will say which type of conic is that. Center we will immediately write. Then we will write a square b square value. Then we will write this formula to find the eccentricity. Substituting, we will try to calculate eccentricity value. After getting eccentricity value, immediately we will go for AE and A by E. So once we get AE value and A by E value, we can easily find three things. What are they? Focus, vertices, directrices. So here also I am going to next find out what is focus. F1. What is the formula? H plus C comma K. Why this formula comes? Because this is standard type. Non-standard type means formula will vary. How it will vary? H comma K plus C. H comma K minus C. For what? Non-standard type. Since our problem is standard type, H plus C comma K, H minus C comma K. In each and every problem I am mentioning what is C. C means AE. C means AE. After this it is very simple. See what is H value, see what is C value, add those two. Where I should find H value? From center. See, H is minus 3. Where should I find C value? I cannot find anywhere here because I should know C is nothing but AE. What is AE? 17. So if I add those two, that is minus 3 plus 17, answer is 14. I have written directly, you just see whether it is right. You calculate by your own. What is K? If you see center, K means 4. So 14 comma 4 is the first focus. Next we will go for the second focus, F2, H minus C comma K. Already we know H is minus 3. C is nothing but AE, which is 17. So minus 3 minus 17 minus 20. K value is 4. So we have completed focus. F1 and F2 we got the values. Next we will pass on for vertices. A, what is the formula? H plus A comma K. This is standard type. If it is non-standard, this formula will become what? H comma K plus A, H comma K minus A. Since this is standard type, formula is H plus A comma K, H minus A comma K. What is H? From center we should see. What is H? Minus 3. What is a value? Clearly we have written here a is 15. So minus 3 plus 15 is 12. K value is 4. A dash, h minus a, h is minus 3, a is 15, so minus 3 minus 15 is minus 18. K value is 4. So now we got two vertices. A is one vertex, a dash is the second vertex. Next and last one is directrices. What is formula for directrix? We have two formulas. Standard type means one formula, non-standard means another formula. This is standard type, so we should write the formula x is equal to h plus or minus a by e. What is h? Minus 3 plus or minus a by e. We have already got the value in ready made. A by e value we got 225 by 17. You just substitute. So x is equal to, in place of h, minus 3 plus or minus a by e value is 225 by 17. So this is nothing but directrices. Can we get two values here? Definitely yes, because plus or minus symbol is here. One is minus 3 plus 225 by 17. Another one is minus 3 minus 225 by 17. Even you can write that separately also and simplify, and even you can write that. Simplify and write also. Or even you can stop here itself, because this is clear, we are having two values here. So I hope you would have understood. It's almost same type of problem we saw in ellipse also. For hyperbola also the same procedure. Only you should know is the formulas. If you know the formulas thoroughly, almost all the problems are of same type. You can easily understand. If any doubt is there, don't hesitate to text me, or even you can call me and ask and get your doubts clarified. So don't hesitate, because if you hesitate, I am not going to lose anything. You are going to lose. So keep that in your mind. If you have doubt, you should be in a position to call me and ask your doubts and get the doubts clarified. Don't keep your doubts with yourself. Okay, so after this 36th sum also, I'm going to give 37th sum as homework. So when I give homework, I want the students to do and send it to me. Don't do the homework and keep it with you. Then you cannot find out any mistake there. So once you've completed a homework, immediately you send it to me. Thank you, children.